And President Biden is expected to speak on the rise of anti-Semitism tomorrow, as anti-Israeli protests fueled by his top political donors continue at colleges across the country.
And as protesters are arrested after piling up around the country, cities are being left to pay the high costs of the police response.
We have team coverage. Madison, Alworth is right outside Columbia. But first, let's go to Peter Doocy at the White House. Guys?
Good morning. We knew the money was coming from somewhere, right? The matching tents, the professionally printed signs, all the supplies. Well, now we know that they were, at least in part, indirectly paid for by some of America's wealthiest liberal families. Politico did an investigation. Part of it says President Joe Biden has been dogged for months by pro-Palestinian protesters calling him Genocide Joe. But some of the groups behind the demonstrations received financial backing from philanthropists pushing hard for his re-election. The donors include some of the biggest names in Democratic circles: Gates, Soros, Rockefeller, and Pritzker, according to a Politico analysis. The Gates Foundation says that their donations to these groups are not active. They have stopped. But not George Soros. You see in December, $300,000, November, $350,000, September, $250,000. Susan Pritzker, October, $3,300. Nicholas Pritzker, November, $3,300. David Rockefeller, in September, $10,000. That would be donations to the Biden. That is a list of Biden campaign donors who are funding some of these groups that are behind the anti-Israel college protests. And that is that some Democrats in Congress say that they are eager to vote in favor of a House bill that adopts the Holocaust Remembrance Alliance's definition of anti-Semitism as law.
It's one of the co-leaders, sponsors of that bill. So, of course, I'm going to vote yes on that. And I think it's a very valid concern that really allowed that. I mean, that's an overwhelming vote, a bipartisan vote in the House as well. I think it's a great bill, and I look forward to voting for it.
So it appears that some wealthy donors are playing both sides of this election campaign, giving to President Biden's re-election effort while also giving to some of the groups that are supporting these protesters who are seen as hurting President Biden's re-election effort. Back to you.
That might come up at the White House press conference today. Am I right, Peter?
Yes, right on.
If they call on you. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Now we turn to Madison Alworth, who is outside Columbia University, with more on who should be paying for the police response. Madison.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, you know, college protests, they continue to grow, as does the police response and arrests on these protests. As they grow, so does the tab for the taxpayer. It is up to the city to pay for the police response on these university campuses. But some lawmakers are now saying that the universities, especially the private ones, should pay the bill. Mayor Eric Adams here in New York City saying late last week that at a minimum, it should be shared with private schools like Columbia. Take a listen.
We believe that they too should contribute to the cost, and one way to prevent the cost from escalating is to have a zero tolerance. As soon as that tent goes up, it comes down. Do not allow this to continue to expand.
But we know that it has been allowed to continue to expand, not just on individual campuses, but really across the country. Now, we asked New York City and the NYPD how much these efforts have cost them. City Hall telling Fox Business it's too early to know, but it has definitely increased overtime for the police department. And it will continue to cost them overtime because Columbia has reportedly asked the city to keep a police presence near campus through commencement, which is May 15th. That is why a bipartisan group of lawmakers here in New York City called the Common Sense Caucus is calling on the school to pay, saying in a letter to the elite university, quote, "The turmoil on Columbia's campus is entirely of your university's own making." Going on to say Columbia created this mess and Columbia, not New Yorkers, should pay to clean it up. Now, when we look across the country, since April 18th, there have been over 2,399 protesters arrested on 52 college campuses across 27 states. Talk about a widespread problem. But as we've mentioned in multiple reports, there's a lot of federal money that goes to these private schools. On average, we're talking about billions of dollars, close to $1 billion per year in federal funding that goes to these elite universities. And also breaking today, guys, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that activist groups have been training these protesters that have taken over college campuses for months leading up to the protests. And this is something that we saw in our reporting last week. Peter spoke to in his report, coordinated tents, similar signs, all of this pointing to a much larger, big-scale problem. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Madison, thank you. I also saw some video when Mayor Adams had his press conference, and they had one of the assistant police chiefs go up and say, we're showing you a video right now in Columbia. I guess they had infiltrated the crowd. And they showed them training to be, how do you protest? How do you get arrested? How do you stand? Where do you go? How do you get in there? So this is totally orchestrated. The one stat that struck me that I used over the weekend is they asked people in March, they asked college campus kids, what are the issues that matter most to you? This was number 14 out of 16. Yeah. Why did it become the number one issue in 1 month? How does that happen? People go, well, this is what these kids care about. Do they really? Do they really suddenly care about the Middle East peace and the Palestinian cause? Well, there's something that doesn't gel here.
What I appreciate about this Politico story is now we're peeling back the onion and we're learning who's supporting them.
Money.
Because we've all looked at these crowds and said, who has time to do this? Don't they have jobs? Like, how can you be at a college campus, 50% of them that are arrested are not even at the school? How do they have time to leave their jobs and go protest all day long and live in a tent? What about their kids? What about their families? And this article shows you how they do it. This is their job. They're getting paid to do this. And the Susan and Nick Pritzker group, they're heirs to the Hyatt Hotel empire. So next time you stay at a Hyatt hotel, you remember this.
And the fact that 60% of the of those arrested at one university, and it's always like around half, are not even students, that ought to tell you something about who these people are and the degree to which it is orchestrated. Second thing is, obviously, not only does the federal government give billions of dollars to these universities every year, but they have multiple billions of dollars in endowment. They dang well ought to be paying for the security.
I would like to add, too, the cover of the New York Post today continues to unwind this. They say, if you want to know what happened with the storming of the Hamilton building, the People's Forum is the name of the group. They're primarily funded by a guy named Neville Roy Singman. He's a socialist who supports big left-wing causes. He's really rich. And what they do is they apply to go to Goldman Sachs to their philanthropy wing, and they've gotten something like $450 million from it. There is a meeting right before they stormed the building, about 100 people, and they got these people all juiced up. They go in, next thing you know, they take the building. And I have to ask you, why is Goldman Sachs philanthropy wing funding an organization? Do they research anything what they're about? And also, if you are for a Democratic cause and Democratic Party, you are blowing Joe Biden up. Right. This is your Vietnam. As Bernie Sanders says, this will be your Vietnam, because they want you to abandon Israel and they want you to support Hamas and the Palestinians. So you did the worst thing possible. You halfway support Israel. You pull back their ammo over the weekend by still supporting their move into Gaza to respond to October 7th. So you're alienating everybody.
The group that said, Columbia, you need to pay for this, is the New York Common Sense Caucus.
Which is an oxymoron.
Okay.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.